Yo, hey man, what's good y'all? Welcome back to another video with your boy Tropstar Fragrances. And hey man, before you hop into this video today, I hope y'all feeling good, looking good, smelling good. Hope y'all boys are having an amazing and fantastic day today. Hope y'all boys are doing great in general, my boy. But hey man, in this video, as you guys can tell by the title and thumbnail, we're gonna be discussing a topic I feel as if is not touched on enough in the fragrance community, bro. Now you guys, all of us know, bro, when you're collecting, you know what I'm saying, fragrances, well I say pretty much more of the veterans know them, you know what I'm saying, people that have years behind their work know. But there are many phases to collecting fragrances. Some are not so fun, some are very fun, and some can get very complicated, and some are very simple. Now, in this video, we're gonna be reacting to a video. It says the phases of collecting fragrances, please stop. And that's something I would tell you guys also. Please be very mindful of collecting these fragrances, because once you hop in this game, it's just like the goddamn drug game. Once you hop in something or something you like, bro, if you have an addictive personality, bro, I will honestly tell somebody, do not jump into the fragrance game, because if you like something and you know you get addicted to something that you like very easily, do not jump into this game, bro. I'm gonna just tell you guys, like the title says of this video, please stop, because it is not easy to stop. You know what I'm saying? But hey, without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into this video. I know I'm ready. And hey, before I hop to this video, comment one thing y'all wish y'all knew y'all about before y'all started collecting fragrances. Let me know. But I know you're ready. I know I'm ready. Let's get straight to this video, man. Let's get it. Let's go. All right, y'all. So we have right here the video, the phases of fragrance collecting. Please stop. So hey, let's get it.
Today, I have a very special video about another one of my hobbies that I had a few months ago. And I wanted to talk about the fragrance rabbit hole. You like fragrances, and I like fragrances, and everyone likes fragrances. Who doesn't enjoy a nice smelling smell?
And that is where it should stop it. And I'm sorry to pause it so early, but that is exactly where it should stop it. When you get into deep, the deeper you get in, nigga, it gets worse. It just gets way worse, but let's get back to it.
But I came across a post the other day. It is this photo. The life of a fragrance addict.
Let's see, no niche perfumery. Wait, let's see, few months in, 50 bottles. Okay, oh wow, these designer fragrances smell amazing. Then 50 bottles in, no niche perfumeries in the art form. Designer fragrances are normies. These fragrances are an experience. 100 bottles sold after. Oh wow, these designer fragrances smell amazing. Facts! Facts! I'm not gonna touch too much on it because he might touch on it, but I'm gonna touch on it a little bit. Bro, I'm telling y'all, once y'all realize that, like, these TikTokers or like these fragrance influencers or like just people in the comments or people in Reddit in general will make you just think that if you don't have niche fragrances, like you're just a fucking clown, or like you're just not looked at as anything. You're just a fucking pebble to this world. But pretty deep in, you realize designer fragrances are just as good, and fragrances are just as good in general. As long as you smelling good, that's all that matters. When you keep it simple, that's all that matters. But I want to see what he has to say about this before I keep on saying too much, you know?
Okay, and it shows a bell curve of what like a fragrance addict would go through in their lifetime. And I thought this was so hilarious because it's so true. And I just wanted to talk about it. So part 1, the beginning. This is you on the left, stupid and dumb and thinking, oh wow, these designer fragrances smell amazing. And yeah, you just started the hobby, you bought your first fragrance, it's probably just a random designer fragrance you bought at Nordstrom. And
I bought my first fragrance overseas. I was in Cozumel, Mexico, and I remember I had like $180 to my account. And I spent like $120 or $110, something like that on Blue de Chanel EDT. And nigga, I was the happiest I ever been. And if y'all know the story, y'all know the story. I broke it a week later. Talk about heartbreak, my nigga. Talk about heartbreak.
You smelled it and you liked it and you bought it. And you're happy. Because remember, keep that in mind. That's really important. This is the last time you're ever going to be happy and ever going to enjoy something that you like. Okay, because it gets bad later on. So then you go about your life and you're satisfied. You got your one cologne and now you're chilling. You're okay. But then
I like how he's explaining this like he's psychotic, like, and you're okay, and you're doing great, but you're gonna be like, he's explaining this like he's going crazy. Like,
you get curious. And you know what they say? Curiosity killed the cat. And you're about to die. Because you got curious and you looked into the fragrance communities. You went to r/colognes, r/fragrance, and then you started watching a bunch of fragrance YouTube videos, and now you're like a sponge. You're absorbing information at insane rates, and now you got people telling you this, telling you that, and now you're confused. You know, you look at reviews about your cologne that you just bought, and you're like, wait, people don't like it? People think it's overrated? Oh my, why are they saying these bad? What, the longevity sucks? The top note's bad?
And this is like the beginning. Like, y'all ever watch Franklin? Y'all ever watch Snowfall, bruh? This is literally, that's literally the fragrance game, like, taking L, all that. Like, it just only gets worse the more you get in it, bruh. It only gets worse, bruh. It only gets worse. Only gets worse. Only gets worse.
Now, you're sad. Now you're like, wait, I like the cologne, but I like my perfume or fragrance. You start going even deeper, and then influencers and YouTubers are telling you you need 3 fragrances. Now you need 4. You need your daily, your summer fresh, and then you need your date night fragrance. It's not like you're getting any dates. And then you need your special occasion fragrance, and then you need your gym fragrance, you need your freaking New Year's Eve party fragrance, and then now you're like, okay, I need to buy. I need to get 4 more fragrances. You start entering into the second part.
See, they tell you to buy all these new fragrances, but they don't tell you to get new sources of income, though. They want you to keep the same source of income, keep stacking up, and you know what I'm saying? But this jump, man, I just wish I would have just knew all this before I jumped into this game, bro. Honestly, I wish I would have knew everything, bro, because like I said, they tell you to keep on ramping up, but they don't tell you to ramp up your salary or your income, because this shit does get hectic, for real. They just say to consume, not increase your income.
Part 2, and this is when it really gets bad. Now, after doing your research, you come across fragrances that are called niche fragrances. And so now you're the guy in the middle crying, 50 bottles in, saying, no, niche perfumery is an art form. Designer frags are for normies. These fragrances are meant to be an experience. And now you start getting interested in niche. You start looking up, oh, damn, what are all these houses? What? I never knew that smell existed. What? Cat piss, rat hair? And so you get intrigued and you buy your first
cat piss, rat. What? What did I just hear? Yo, what? I'm gonna let the video play, but was sperm? What? This is crazy. Wait, this is my first time seeing what? That has to be, he had to do the inspect method or something. That is crazy. Nah, bro, nah.
Niche fragrance. You just lost $500,000, but then it comes in the mail and you smell it and you're like, huh, it smells a little funky. But then when you're smelling it, you're thinking in the back of your mind like, oh, I'm missing something, am I? Because the voices of the people giving it nothing but praise are like ringing in the back of your mind, and so you force yourself to like it. And then eventually you buy more niche. You buy more niche. You buy more samples, sample after sample after sample. And now you're obsessed with fragrances. You're looking into top notes. You have a trained nose. You're smelling things and you're like, oh, is that a hint of orange blossom and iris? But then it mellows down into cedar wood. So now you're a pro. You're a pro. You have a bunch of bottles, and
he calls it a pro. I just say, nigga, now you're in deep. Now you're over with. Now you're cooked, bruh. There's no turning back when you get to this point. Trust me. There's no fucking turning back, bruh. You can't just be a newbie no more, bruh. You're in deep, my nigga. You're in deep, bruh. For real.
You love niche, and yet you still are looking for a one fragrance that will blow your mind. It's like gambling. You're addicted. Now you're looking into the next hit. You are truly addicted if it's like that for you. And then your interest starts dying down and the hobby starts getting a little stale for you because you smelled it all. You smelled it all and nothing impresses you anymore. Now you're just left with a bunch of bottles that you're never going to use.
Oh my God. This is literally the phase I'm at. This is literally the phase I'm at. I'm not gonna lie. Even though I don't have all these fragrances, this is literally the phase I'm at, bro. I'm at a point where it's like I got 22 bottles, I think, 22 bottles of cologne, and it just gets to a point where I started collecting. I just wish I just would have knew more, but at the same time, I wish I wouldn't have gotten so deep so fast. I wish I would have slowed everything down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because it gets to a point where when you have all these colognes, once you have your 4 or 5 favorites, the rest of these really don't even matter. I'm gonna be so honest, bro. Like, they just cool to have, cool to look at. But when you get your, you know, and then especially when a lot of these don't even last long, and you know which ones last long, and you're gonna keep more, it's just no point of the rest of these. You know what I'm saying? So this, he literally described me. This is the point I'm at, bro. Because it's like I want to keep collecting fragrances, but it's just at a point where it's like I already have bottles I don't even wear. It's like, even though I would buy the new ones I do wear, it's just, I don't know. I'm just kind of stuck. I don't know what I want to do. I really don't know what the hell I want to do. I'm kind of stuck. I'm not going to care. Is that 2 bottles of Dior Fahrenheit? 3 bottles of Dior Fahrenheit? Oh, we done with this clip. Next clip.
You have used like 2 sprays on every 100 milliliter bottle, and they're just collecting dust. And that, you start entering into phase 3, the end. In the last stage of your fragrance journey, you're gonna realize, oh wow, these designer fragrances smell amazing.
And I'm glad I reached that 20 bottles in, because I'd be damned if I spent all that money and I finally reached that phase. Yeah, I learned quicker than a lot of other people. I'm glad.
And when the dust settles and your mind starts to clear from the fragrance frenzy, you're gonna realize that designer indeed smells good. Because designer fragrances are good for a reason, because they're mass appealing and they're meant to smell good, period. Okay? I mean, if you don't like designer, it's fine. If you like your niche fragrances, that's fine. If you're currently have a designer fragrance and you're planning on buying like other things, like other fragrances, first get good use out of the fragrance you have right now, and then maybe at least use like half of it or something before you even start thinking of buying another bottle. Because,
and I wish somebody would have told me this, because I just kept hearing consume, get more fragrances, you don't know when to stop, man. You don't want to stop. It's a freaking drug game. You don't know when to stop, bro.
Trust me, it adds up quickly. You're gonna end up with like 5 to 10 bottles and like just like that, so fast. I just don't want other people to waste their money, and I don't want other people to fall down the rabbit hole, okay? Because I'm telling you, it is not good. It's gonna be all you think about, and then you're gonna realize that, damn, people don't really care about my fragrance as much as I think that they do. Okay? That's just the harsh reality. Nobody cares that much. And then you see all these posts of like people are like, what are these compliment getters? What's the best compliment getter? And you got YouTubers like, what's the best compliment getter fragrance that's gonna get you girls instantly? You put it on, they're gonna start flying through your window. Don't fall for that. Don't fall.
Now I will tell you guys this. Y'all see me making making videos for compliment getters, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm telling y'all which ones are most realistic for me. You feel me? Because I don't get compliments as is. So I know when I get compliments, the fragrances are a hit. So I ain't gonna lie. On that part, I feel like those YouTubers, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like some YouTubers do be dragging and like, these compliments gonna get you some panties and all this. No, I'm gonna just tell y'all which ones get me the most compliments. Cause like I said, I don't really get as much compliments as is, I'm gonna be honest. So when I do get them, I know, okay, this is you know what I'm saying? Or I keep getting them on this certain smell, I'm like, yeah, this is a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like my Dior Sauvage Elixir, a Mall Elixir, 1 Million Like I know those are hits because I consistently over the years kept getting, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Fall for it, please. Also, you don't need a signature scent. You don't need the new insane fragrance that just came out, okay? Just relax. Enjoy what you have now and actually use it. Okay, I think some people forget to actually use this stuff. They just buy, but never use. So yeah, I think that's the rabbit hole. You know, there's probably a lot more I haven't talked about. But yeah, I just wanted to explain this small little photo that caught my interest. Yeah, that's about it. See you guys in the next video. Also, thank you.
Yeah, man. I mean, he pretty much touched on what I, you know what I'm saying, say. I'm I feel as if people just realize everything too late, and I'm part of that too, but I don't feel like it was too late for me, because like I said, I'm only 22 bottles in, so people will be realizing like 30, 50, 60, 100 bottles in, like, bro, honestly, it's not even that serious. When you just keep it simple, the cologne game is much more fun that way in general. When you just keep it simple, it's just about smelling good. That's all it's about, just smelling good and just loving what you wear. When you keep it that simple, you get more compliments, you have more fun. I wouldn't say you get more compliments, but when you get them, it feels better when you're not looking for them. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I learned that in psychology. When you're looking for something and you get it, it's not as fun as you not looking for something and then you get it. You know what I'm saying? It's more fun that way. You feel me? But let me know a topic y'all feel like he missed out on in the comment section down below. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and peace.